And you're welcome back to The Pulse. Now, the Electoral Commission may now demand the Ghana card as proof of registration for the voter identification card. The new regulation is reportedly containing a proposed constitutional instrument which will allow the Electoral Commission carry out continuous registration exercises. There's been a mad rush for the Ghana card in the past few days, with scores of people stranded due to congestion at various registration centers. However, it is emerging that the EC, as part of its new reforms, may now be requiring the Ghana card as part of the requirements for placing one individual on the voters' register. There are growing reactions, especially from the minority owners. Joining us via Zoom to have a discussion is Member of Parliament for Yope constituency, the Honourable Charles Agbeve, who's joining us via Zoom. But first, take a listen to the minority leader, Haruna Idrisu, express some concerns about the NDC's frustration with that process.
A matter that may threaten the stability of our country, since it borders on the right of a Ghanaian citizen to vote and to exercise that inalienable right to vote. Our understanding as we pick it up is that the Electoral Commission of Ghana is desperately planning to discard the 2020 voter register and replace it with a new voter register, which register is cost the taxpayer and the people of Ghana to build with $80 million thereabout. So in 2020, the Electoral Commission, against all sound and technical advice, replaced the 2016 biometric voter register. You all recall that. This decision of the Commission was without consensus by all political parties, civil society, and critical election stakeholders. In pursuit of that political agenda, the EC undertook a new voter registration exercise, which currently puts the voter population of our country at 17,041,340 voters. Our understanding is that the Electoral Commission is seeking to make the national ID card the only source of justification to register onto the voter ID card as their basis, the voter register. Our concern primarily is that in the past, since 1993, voter registration exercises that have been undertaken, you normally have the provision of a guarantor, of other persons guaranteeing for persons to get onto the voter register insofar as it is established that they are Ghanaian and are of age and of sound mind and to participate in Ghana's electoral process to vote and be voted for.
Let's bring in Honourable Charles Agbeve, now Member of Parliament for Yope constituency. His constituency shares borders with neighbouring Republic of Togo. He's concerned that, giving previous accounts of the registration exercise, some more Ghanaians may be disenfranchised as a result of this new regulation. Thank you, Honourable, for joining us. So, first of all, share your concerns with us with this process. Is it the case that the NDC is fighting what many see as the lawful requirements, where the Ghana Identification Authority is clothed with that power of proving citizenship, I guess?
Thank you very much, Blessed. And a very good afternoon to your viewers. Like you rightly said, I share the sentiments expressed by our leader, Haruna Idrisu. With respect to my constituency, for instance, Blessed, as we speak, the NIA office in my constituency does not have Ghana cards. So anybody who goes in there now to register does not get a card. You're only given a small paper and your information is put down, and when they get a card, they call you to come for it. President, my constituency is a rural constituency. The gentleman may have to travel by motorbike to cross a road, pick a vehicle now, to the NIA office in the district capital in Petwe. He gets there, and then there's a queue. He can't get a card, and you're asking him to come again. Blessed, he will not come. It is excruciating economic hardship. But it's plenty that kind of money for to be boarding vehicle in and out.
Yeah, but I guess as a politician, you are interested in the integrity of the electoral roll, isn't it?
Listen, I'm very interested in the integrity of the electoral roll. Very, very interested, because that is the way to go. But like we are saying, we've cited the CI, the draft CI EC wants to bring. And it is obvious they are trying to create a new register altogether. We don't have a problem with that. But where people don't have the cards and are struggling to get the cards, and the EC, the NIA, does not have the cards to issue, what do we do? If it is new people, and the case, what is wrong with the current register they have created? What is wrong with the current register they created?
Yeah, but I guess this is the claim of the NDC, that the EC intends to create a new voters register. That's your understanding of the CI. It does not necessarily mean that the EC is creating a new voters register, is it?
That is what we are understanding from the draft CI.
As the NDC. As the NDC,
no,
right?
Our members on the subsidiary legislative committee in Parliament, they are giving us this information. That is draft CI. If there's going to be a change, fine. But for now, what we have seen, what our members on the subsidiary legislation committee have cited, and that was the basis on which leader Honorable Haruna Risu made that press conference. That was the basis, and we stand by it.
Yeah, but the point is, if there are so many things in that proposed constitutional instrument which you, as members of parliament and by extension politicians, should be happy about. The fact that, for instance, we now have the final opportunity for a continuous voter registration exercise, except that the requirements may now be for you to use the Ghana card. So that's some level of improvement in terms of our voter reforms, isn't it?
Yeah, even if it is continuous, brother, even if it is continuous, you are going to open the register for new members, those who are of age, to now join, to also get opportunity to get a card to vote. And you are demanding them to use the Ghana card. And the guy in my constituency is not getting the Ghana card. What does he do? I know the recipe for disenfranchisement, the guy or the lady. That is our concern. The last time I spoke to the NIA director in charge at my district, he said over 1,700 members, constituents, have registered and are yet to receive their card. And because people go and they don't get their card and they go home, they send a message home, and those who have not even gone to the office at all don't attempt going at all. And so there's a challenge. Let's address the challenge. I believe EC should continue with their draft SCI program. We are not having a problem with it, but they should what? Discuss. They should. I mean,
okay.
Why is someone coming to discuss with us the challenge?
So without the Ghana card, which other forms of identification would you want to ensure at the same time the integrity of the voter register? The concern is, if you look at the biometric features on the Ghana card, for instance, it makes the process much more easier. Don't you agree?
I agree. But from time immemorial in this country, anytime we open the voters register to register people, if they don't have the documents demanded by the EC, we go for a system where people with the qualified documents. So in this case, we want us to use Ghana card. Then persons who have registered with Ghana card to vouch for those people so that they're also registered. It's as simple as that. You have, in fact, you cannot disenfranchise any citizen of this country, deny him his or her rights of getting a voter's ID card.
Why are you speaking as though the Electoral Commission is targeting some persons deliberately just to ensure that they are not captured ahead of the 2024 elections?
Brethren, we've seen this in the past. My constituency has always suffered as a result of easy registrations. People are targeted that they are not Ghanaians and frustrated, harassed from getting to register. And that's why I'm very, very, very concerned. You get into the news and you see an old military officer who was even blind was being denied of getting a card because he was alleged to be a Togolese. And it is very difficult. Who determines who is a Togolese or a foreigner? In my constituency, even my ancestral lands are in Togo. People think that go and farm Togo and come back. That's where they get the land. There are people who are Ghanaians who have moved to settle there because that's where their lands are, and they come home occasionally. Who determines who is a foreigner?
Yeah, but our laws are clear. Our laws are clear. We don't want to have Togolese on our voters' register.
Precisely.
You agree?
Nobody will ever allow. I will not allow a Togolese to be registered onto the register. I will not. I will never condone that.
Yeah.
But when the person is a Ghanaian, I will fight it. I will make sure that person gets registered.
No. But the point is the EC is trying to sanitize the system and to ensure that our electoral roll is safe, and of course we get rid of minors and persons who are also foreigners. So this debate may not end anytime soon, right? It's simply because maybe you are in a position and that's why you're making all of these points as the NDC.
No, it is not because we're in no position. As political actors in this game, we have to support the EC to make sure we sanitize the system. It is our duty. And it is going to be good for all of us. You just prepare the register 2020 to use for the 2020 election. A very good register as that. What is wrong with it? Blessed. We must put in the system.
And I'm interested.
Nobody.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nobody in this country is disenfranchised. That is our concern, and that is the import of the press conference that leader made yesterday.
Okay, you're also making another claim about some $8 million that the Electoral Commission intends to use. Where from that figure, and what proof do you have to back the claims you're making?
Leader mentioned $80 million.
80, yes, million. Right, precisely.
$80 million. That is the approximate amount EC may require to produce a new register. That's what the experts and members of the subsidiary committee hinted in. Of course, he takes advice from the experts and the members of the committee.
Yeah, but the EC is not asking for the amount. So why are you putting up that figure?
They will definitely need money. Blessed. They will definitely need money. If they are going to open a register for new members to be added, they will need money. So we are concerned. We should be concerned. Why would you just discard the register you prepared some 4 years ago, or less than 3 years ago, and say you are creating a new register in the name of Ghana card, when most people are not still having Ghana card?
Okay, I'll give you the final opportunity, your message to the Jean Mensah-led commission.
They should go to IPAC and discuss these issues with the political actors in this country. They should seek advice, they should seek opinions, they should seek inputs into all these things. They shouldn't just say because they have been given a mandate. It makes it more consensus building. You have a lot of input from various actors in the political space into your work. And when you bring it to Parliament, it becomes difficult for us to challenge because our members will be there to add their voice to it. And then finally, I still insist and want to plead to all our colleagues and members who have not got the Ghana card yet. Please go get your Ghana card. When you go to the office and they say the cards are finished, please just register. Get your name into the system. Because, blessed, the NIA is telling us that they've registered over 16 million people. But they are not telling us the number of people who have got the cards, the number of people who are yet to get their cards, and the number of people who have been registered and cannot find their cards. That's another challenge. You have somebody registered, he goes to the office and they say his card is out. In Agotwation, for instance, and they say his card is out. It's found in the Eastern region. So we need these details. When we get this data and these details, then we can all sit down and move forward.
All right.
But I still insist. Why do this card? A new register you just prepared. A new register you just prepared recently. Add on to it.
Anyway, we'll see what then happens in the coming days. That's a Member of Parliament for the Agotimas of a Constituency. I'm grateful so much for your time.